Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm in my boyfriend's car. I'm gonna be giving you guys a life update, what I have been up to. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube. Anyways, so some of y'all know that I gave birth like almost 4 months ago. My baby will be 4 months on the 16th of November. Other than that, my labor was pretty good. I've been doing good. I still have to upload the labor and delivery vlog for you guys. I just haven't, because I did record it, but I didn't like how it came out, so I have to refilm it. But you guys will see that soon. Almost a month ago, I got surgery. So this happened because I had a lot of pain, and it was like mostly on my right side that hurted so bad, and I was to the point where I was like, I don't even know what's wrong with me. So I got surgery on the 9th, I think, of October. It's gonna be almost a month. I had so much pain, like you guys don't even know. Like it started out of nowhere, and I was like, maybe I got food poisoning or something, I don't know. But I was like, no, I don't think it's that. We had went to my boyfriend's aunt's house, and we, the food was bomb, and like I got diarrhea. I threw up. I was like, oh no, like it's not food poisoning, it's something else. But in my mind I was like, no, it can't be nothing, like nothing's wrong with me. And I had told my best friend that I was feeling really sick, and that I was like sweating, like cold sweat. And she was like, oh, you gotta go to the doctor, to the ER if you're not feeling better. And I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. And then that night I took ibuprofen, and it kind of helped, but not really. The pain was still there. And when I would lay down, it was even like 10 times worse. I'm not even gonna lie, like I was crying, like I was like, oh my god, like what am I gonna do? And then I just fell asleep with the pain, I guess, and I woke up, I was feeling better. And then in the afternoon, every afternoon I was getting the pain. So the next day in the afternoon I started to get the pain again at the same time I got it last time. And I was like, no, like I need to go to the hospital. And I think the first night I didn't go to the hospital, but the second night I did. And they were like, oh, your liver enzymes are, like all over the place, or like something's wrong with your liver. And then so they sent me home, because one of the nurses want to go talk to the doctor, and they're like, oh no, well, if she keeps having the pain or whatever, then she should come back. So this happened on a Monday. Yeah, on a Monday. And then on Tuesday I went to the hospital. I don't remember the dates exactly, but I think it was the 7th and the 8th, because I got surgery on the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. But so yeah, and then on Wednesday I went back to the hospital. And keep in mind, I went to the hospital on Tuesday, and I was there all freaking night. I didn't leave, no lie. You could even ask my best friend. We left like around 5 or 6 in the morning that day. And so this was Wednesday. The pain came back, and I was like, I can't take it no more. I have to go to the hospital. So I went back to the hospital. My mom went with me that night, on Wednesday night. It was around 8, I believe, and you know, it wasn't too busy, so they called me right away. They did more blood work, and I was waiting for my blood work until like 10 p.m. and that's when my pain started, and it was so bad, guys. Like, it was so bad. And they did my blood work. They put me into a room, or like in the ER room, but not in like a room, if that makes sense. And they were like, oh, we're keeping you, you're most likely gonna have surgery. And I was like, why? And the doctor was like, he came in, and one of the doctors came in, and he was like, well, your liver enzymes or whatever went from 100s to 1000s. And I was like, oh shit, like, is that bad? And he's like, yeah, it's bad, you know, they're not supposed to be super high or whatever. And so yeah, that happened. So they kept me. I was in pain until like 4 in the morning. They were still waiting for me to get my own room. In that meantime, they gave me pain medicine, but it wasn't even helping. So finally, around like 5, 6, I got my own room. And you know, the nurses or whatever, they were checking up on me, and they were like, are you in pain, or where's the pain? And I was like, on my right side, and yes, I'm in pain. And they're like, oh, well, you know, the doctors are gonna come in the morning. So I don't even know how we found out I had a gallstones, but I had a gallstones. And so they did that procedure first. My liver doctor actually was the one that removed my gallstones. I had 3, and they were stuck in like somewhere between like the gallbladder and I don't know what. And the gallbladder is by the liver, so that's why my liver was like all over the place, because of my gallbladder, because I had, you know, stones stuck in there. I had 3 actually. My liver doctor showed me when I went back to my checkup. And so yeah, I got them removed first. I didn't even know this was happening. They were like, oh, we're doing a procedure on you, and we're gonna put a camera down your throat. And I was like, okay. And he went over, you know, like what was gonna happen, and then they put my anesthesia, whatever, in my IV. And after that, I don't remember shit. I was completely knocked out. Then all I remember was waking up, like opening my eyes like slowly. I saw blurry. So then after that, they're like, oh, your voice is gonna be raspy. And yes, girl, yes, my freaking voice was raspy. At first it wasn't too bad, and then the next day they were like, oh, we're gonna schedule you for your surgery. They prepped me for surgery. Then same thing, they laid me down. I was looking up where the lights were at, like, you know, surgery, like Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, it's something like that. And so all I remember, I was looking up, and I just knocked the fuck out. And then I woke up in the recovery room, and I was in pain, guys, like in pain. I woke up crying. And keep in mind, I couldn't even talk. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like after surgery my voice was super bad, but like when I freaking came out of my surgery, like, I couldn't even talk. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, I was in pain, and the nurse was next to me, and you know, I moaned because like I couldn't really talk. So I was like, oh, can I have like medicine? But like, I was like, to a point where like I couldn't even talk, and I was like scared, like I don't know. But after that I just went to my own room. I waited for my own room again because they had movie rooms. Then they had me in a freaking clear liquid diet, so I couldn't eat food. I couldn't eat food before my surgery or anything like that. So I was starving, guys. Like I was like really starving, guys. Like I was like, I want food and I want to go home to my baby. Like I was there for so long that I just wanted to go home to my baby and to my boyfriend. After that, they discharged me like a day later, I think. Just because, no, 2 days later, I think. Yeah, because I was supposed to leave the next day and like during the morning, I guess, but I stayed another night just because I was feeling nauseous still and I wasn't feeling good at all. So they're like, we'll make you stay, and they wanted me to poop, and you know, so I stayed. And the next day I was like, you know what, I want to go home already. Can I go home? They're like, yeah. I don't have you pooped, or like, are you feeling better? And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling better. And so they sent me home. They gave me pills, and they're like, if you don't have pain, don't take them because they'll make you nauseous or dizzy or whatever. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Because they were codeine, I think, or narco or something like that, and they were strong. Like they're strong. Like I had so much antibiotics going into my IV, or I was taking a lot of pills at the hospital. And I was like, man, like I'm already like, you know, like done with this, like seriously done. Like I just was over it. But yeah, so that happened in October. Other than that, the bigger incision I got was on my belly button, by my belly button. So that one healed good. I had one incision, like a small incision, that was actually infected, but it's closing now, which is a good thing. This happened like after I got my staples removed, so it was bad, you know, it was really bad. And I didn't even know until like 2 days after, 3 days after, and I was like, man, great, you know, like great, my freaking incision is infected, but it's getting better, and I'm happy about that. So now I recently, on Monday, I decided, you know, I texted my boyfriend and I was like, babe, I want to go back to school. And he's like, go babe, you know. And so I started calling the San Joaquin Valley College, and then I call UEI, and they scheduled me, you know, a tour and whatever. And I ended up going to UEI better because San Joaquin Valley College is a little bit further. It's a little bit far, and you know, I want to kind of be like closer to my baby, not like, you know, like I don't want to drive all the way up there. And you know, so I ended up going to UEI. I talked to them on Monday. They gave me a tour. They told me about my financial aid and all that stuff. And so I'm going back to college, and I'm excited. I really do want to be a medical assistant, and that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna be attending school from 5:30 to 10:30 just because that works better with my schedule. I want to spend the day with my baby, and then at night, you know, I'll go to school and she'll be sleeping, which is actually a good thing, you know. And so yeah, I'm going back to college, and I'm excited. well, not really excited. I'm kind of nervous, but I feel like I got this. I know I could do it, and if I do everything, you know, it's a 8 to 10 month program. So if I do finish in like that time, or I think it could be less, I'm not sure, but if I do finish in time, I'll be graduating in August, I believe, somewhere around that. That's what I've been up to. I've been taking care of my baby, you know, the usual. I'm going back to college, had surgery, and all that. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And yeah, so bye.